Hey folks, this is Vincent Adeli with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Survival Machine. This is a game that's coming to Steam's Early Access program on May 7th, 2025. We're playing this a couple of days prior to that release, so what you're looking at is most definitely subject to change. And I tried to stomach this for as long as I could, but let me back up. This is a game where you're going to be sort of living on this rolling machine, and that's where you can build your base, and then at night zombies come and attack you. And you'll be able to like actually go outside your base into the environment, chop down trees, mine rocks. So those boxes were all ticked for me. I'm one of those people that loves survival games. I love building a base. I love crafting tables and managing inventory and like going out into the world like some kind of apocalypse setting and collecting things coming back and surviving. Like all of that to me is like the ideal kind of game. I enjoy those kinds of games. However, there are games that do them better than others. Let's just say that. And I can't speak for Idly, but I reached a point in this playthrough that we did where I'm like, I can't anymore. So, like I said, you're going to be chopping down trees, you're going to be collecting resources. Oh, and by the way, there's a nasty bug, at least I experienced it. When I played in windowed mode, my mouse was stuck to the center of the screen when trying to, in the inventory screen. If you bring up your inventory or your crafting screen, my mouse was stuck in the middle of the screen and wouldn't move. But when I switched to full screen, my mouse worked again. Again, I have to stress early access, and I will make allowances for that. Had this been releasing completely, no I'd be all over this. But yeah, there are some nasty bugs right now that really prevent my enjoyment of it. But anyway, yeah, so you collect resources, you feed your engine room with wood in order to make it go. It also fuels the crafting stations. Different wood types like planks and wood will burn differently, and some fuel sources are more efficient than others. Like that part of it again is fine. My main issue was just the jank involved and the limited tool, like the tool. What's it called? The toolbar. We're all,
Hotbar?
the hotbar. Thank you. I'm getting old. So there's only 6 slots, and I had at least 5 tools. Plus, I had weapons and a shield and a torch, and I was constantly juggling. So I don't think 6 slots on the bottom is enough. I would have liked, we've got 1 through 0 on the keyboard for a reason. Why don't we use all of them? Unless there's something that you can equip later that lets you do that. But I didn't see anything in the way of armor. Like I saw inventory, I saw health, I saw stamina, but I didn't see like armor, like an RPG armor system. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's just again just little things like that just bug the heck out of me. So I've talked enough. Idly, what did you think of this so far?
I didn't hate it as much as you did. I did encounter a few annoyances. Like there's no map. There is a compass, but there was no map, and that was kind of really annoying because the world is huge and there's a lot of little hidden spaces, and you can get lost like so easily. Um,
Hmm.
And there was a delay. I don't know if it's because we were in multiplayer, but there was a delay when switching tools. And the UI is a little confusing. It definitely takes some getting used to. Um, and I don't know. I liked it, I think, a little bit more than you,
Hmm.
but um, yeah, like you said, we didn't have a lot of inventory, well, not inventory space, more like hotbar space,
Hmm.
for our equipment, because there's quite a bit of equipment to craft right off the bat, and you just can't hold it all. And it's kind of annoying because you have a lot of stuff to do. There's fighting zombies, there's chopping wood, there's mining, there's junk gathering, which requires a whole different tool, which is the hammer.
Hmm.
And and the thing that really got me though, where I reached my boiling point was the quests were really monotonous, honestly. I love questing. Like questing is my thing. You're more of the sandbox person, but I love the questing. And for me to find this kind of questing to be monotonous, is a little bit telling
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted the train to move, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, we can gather wood, we can gather stone, that's fine. But then you have to kind of figure out that planks are better than wood, and that's fine too. And then I'm like, okay, once I figured that out, I was like, great, we can finally get this train moving. No, we have to fix the bridge. All right, great, we fixed the bridge. No, we have to find a way to bring the bomb down. Okay, great. How do we do that? Find a blueprint. It's like it just kept going and going. If it just didn't feel like I was progressing. So
I
quest progression.
I just wanted a moving base that I could go out, get stuff, come back. I didn't want to have to go through all of this nastiness. I do believe there was a skip tutorial, but having never played the game before, I expected to learn something from the tutorial. So on one hand, the tutorial was helpful, but at the other hand, like I reached a point where just let me play the game A and B. Why do I have to lower these boxes or whatever to get this bomb, whatever to move this? Just let me play the game and survive. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Other games do this way better. The storage system, by the way, also when you put down a barrel, when you put down storages, it's shared storage, but for every new one that you put down, it unlocks a new slot in your storage. So you have to put down, like, if you only have one barrel, you might have six slots. And then two barrels is seven slots, three barrels is eight slots, and so on, so on, so on. So you need to put down a crap ton of storages just to unlock a new storage spot in your shared storage. I don't know if I like that, but
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And I'm not a big storage person. I like aesthetically pleasing things.
mhm.
So a bunch of like a line of barrels is not my thing, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I was hoping to see more than what this game had to offer. But you said you ran into like this. There was a globe on the inside of the ship,
Yes.
and when I interacted with it, it said, this content's coming later or whatever, and it's
It's a
it's
demo on
demo,
the top, and it
right?
said it's not featured in this version. It will be featured on the full release.
Right. So
So,
I have full keys. I got two press keys, full keys from the developer or from games operator. So like I know these are full keys, but I guess we're playing on a demo build or something. So I'm not going to review it right now. This is going to be a thumbs up, thumbs down for me until
mhm.
I see more. And in order for that to happen, I feel like I need to give the game more time to cook. I felt like I was playing 25% of a game right now. And
Yeah.
and some of it was janky and frustrating. So,
Mhm.
some of you have lower standards, and that's fine. But I have hundreds of different games to play, and I get 20 press keys a week. I really need to like prioritize. So, yeah, I'm putting this
Well,
down until this is developed more.
I'll say I have slightly lower standards, maybe that's why I liked it. But I would prefer something like My Time at Portia. I did like the combat in the game. I thought it
Really?
had yeah, I liked the combat. I thought it was pretty good. It had like that good oomph feel,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you smack a zombie in the face. If
Mm-hmm.
I felt the feedback from it. So I think that was probably my favorite part of it. I could go around killing zombies all day.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah.
it's not terrible. I mean, like I know I came off as harsh, but as a critic, that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
I have to point out the flaws, otherwise games don't get improved.
Mhm.
So, I mean, negative feedback can be positive if developers listen, and anyway. So, again, I kind of liked it, but there are other games that do this genre better, and I'd rather play those right now until this game comes up to par and up to speed with what it could be. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. So yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yep.
Early access by at your own risk. This is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.